his baby.
African Americans here, but they recently moved here from places like Kenya, Ethiopia, Zambia, Zimbabwe, and Zaire. But now the brother whose family's lived in this country for generations, occupying space in all the locations, New York, Miami, LA, Detroit, Chicago, even if he's wearing a dashiki and sporting an afro. And if you go to Africa in search of your race, you'll find out quick, you're not an African American. You're just a black American in Africa taking up space. Why you keep trying to attach yourself to a continent where even if you got the chance to go and you went, most people that wouldn't even claim you as one of them, as a purebred.
Yeah. Conscious. Matic. Alright, so far where I come from. I sit and wonder about the times that it made sense, but nowadays I don't worry about what's past tense. My younger days I used to hang around with mad friends. If we just fell out, I don't really know what happened. A lot of people come around and keep you stagnant, distraction. So yeah, don't show them no compassion. We was really out here grinding, really rapping, stacking them Franklins, them Grants, and them Jacksons. Imagine if we would've never chased our passion, we probably would've never knew what happened. They was all just talk, we showed action. Once they leave, don't you let them back in. Just pack up all their stuff and send them packing. I'm blacking on anybody thinking they could act up with me. This vibe ain't for free, cause where I'm at in life, I'm only focused on me. Note the self, know yourself, focus on your health. They don't wanna help, then fuck it, do it by yourself. Don't give them no excuse to put you on the shelf. If it's me, myself, and I, then it's no one else. Yeah. Self-love is the best love. It's the people who always give that never get love. They ain't real enough to probably say they messed up. Just let it go and make the best of it. Yeah, self-love is the best love. It's the people who always give that never get love. They ain't real enough to probably say they messed up. Just let it go and make the best of it. Love yourself.
Yeah, practice what you preaching, but clearly they not practicing entitlement and pride. Yeah, those two things they factor in. Spiral out of control just from all the bantering. When they accustomed to talking behind your back with all that chattering. I remove myself before I abuse myself. Talk about self-love, but you gotta do it yourself. Yeah, I won't act too good for no help. We all healing now. Said some things about me that ain't true. How you feeling now? Even at my lowest, they tried to find a way to bring me down. Big y'all up for years, ain't talking just the brand or the sound. I don't throw things around, I do it from the heart proud. Mama just wanna see her sunshine, removing them dark clouds.
Yeah, self-love is the best love. It's the people who always give that never get love. They ain't real enough to probably say they messed up. Just let it go and make the best of it. Yeah, self-love is the best love. It's the people who always give that never get love. They ain't real enough to probably say they messed up. Just let it go and make the best of it. Love yourself. ISO Dama. Hey, it's too many lies, too many lies. Hey, it's too many lies, too many lies. Yo, it's too many. Hey, it's too many. Yo, it's too many. Yo, it's too many lies. Look in my eyes, they know I'm the truth. They know that. Knocking them down every time I step in the booth. We ain't gotta lie, they know we the vibe, we living in proof. It's young, conscious, shoot my life a movie, I live in a spoof. Ain't no sticking around, I'm on the move, I'm checking the dudes. Yeah, it's only us two, so you know we copping that coupe. We on the roof, smoking dope, look at the view. Yeah, we used to chill on the stoop, now we out here breaking the news. It ain't what you really could do, cause we ain't got nothing to lose. We ain't switched side with no cruise, we just stayed out of the loop. Now we out here letting it loose, every shot we took it was swoosh. Gotta get it, ain't no excuse, ain't left to prove. Hey, yeah, hey, it's too many lies, too many lies. Hey, it's too many lies, too many lies. Yo, it's too many, hey, it's too many, yo, it's too many.
Yeah, ask them a question, yeah, I bet it's all lies. Hey, they won't cross that line for a fact that's offsides. Hey, too much penalties when they run this back, yeah, it's fines. Hey, could've been here with us, but we do not force no vibes. Hey, she gon' ride the whip and let me park it in the driveway. They just want the praise like they Yahweh. Getting so much bread, yeah, the ride way. We done already won, yeah, that's worth the ride way. But they still lying right through their teeth, and they still hiding behind many truths. They was D9, watch my every move, tell them keep spying. Leave that shit on scene, I ain't replying. Less I know you, that don't mean I'm Hollywood. That just mean I'm Hollywood. Off y'all, I probably stood on the falls.
many, hey, it's too many, yo, it's too many. Whoa, whoa. Hey, it's too many lies, hey. Yeah, ISO, Indies, Dama. ISO, Dama. Hey, it's too many lies.
Hey, y'all. Hey, now. Whoa. Purple lover. Hey, lady. Hey, hey. Demisha. Hey, baby. OCO. 111 Truth. Divins Clans. What's up? I hit that number 615 twice straight. I did. Crazy overstanding. Hey, Shay Shun, I know you in here with your little Gary Coleman behind. Big Dog, Philly OG, open to knowledge. Everybody watching. Salute y'all. Hey, look, man, listen. Oh, man, listen. Well, I got all of them out, all up here. Now I just got a little bit in the back to get out. I can't wait to Mookie scratch it and wash it, man. So, and then I can go and get it braided all over again. Thank you, love. Thank you. That's so sweet of you. Hey, so y'all, I don't know. And I'm gonna do this first. First things first. Man, love y'all for coming in with me. We gonna do some thunder today. And I never asked this, y'all. I've been on here literally now lecturing and sharing information for 5 years. And I don't ask. And they say the reason why I don't get people to become members because I don't ask and I didn't know. I just thought that, the little buttons out there. But today I'll ask to become a member of my channel. I mean, I've been here 5 years. Gigi Southwest, hi y'all. I've been here 5 years and I'm still, learning how to do all the funky stuff. I'm gonna, begin to start doing members only stuff and doing some teaching and lecturing in Zoom where, we can't say things on YouTube. So I'm going to ask to, wow, 1,100 people in this piece. Damn. Shout out to everybody. But to join and become a member, you go to my channel. When you get to my channel, to my page, and you see the join button down there, I circled it. Hit that button and become a member. And we'll know live when you join because we'll be able to see you in the chat room when you join. So hit the join button and become a member. I do a lot of lecturing and sharing information. And I think I deserve a membership, on my channel. I've been going at it straight for 5 years now. 5 years. 5. And I would love to have members hit the panel and join because I share information that a lot of people don't get. And I bring truth to you. And I bring it by way of government documents. I do. I bring you information by way of government documents and get you to critically think and get you to see things for what they really are and get you to understand how not to be deceived. And we're going to talk about that today too. Don't deceive yourself. A lot of times we are doing things where, we don't understand we're doing it to ourselves, but we don't know that we're doing it. We really don't. And I want to first smash the like button, y'all. I want to first get into, this is why I picked this picture because like a lot of us are clueless and not aware of we're doing something beyond us even understanding it, you know, literally, literally. And I need you to understand this. You mainland Indians, this is one who I'm speaking to. I don't do a lot of studying in the other um, countries within the Americas, and I'm not denouncing them or anything. I'm not saying that they're not indigenous because they are, but I'm just speaking specifically mainland. Mainland, those of us Aboriginals, the people of this soil here on North American mainland, who never came here by way of ships. That's just out of the question. You literally, we on the mainland, we literally do not have proof. And you can't put proof in a situation where it's not at. You cannot walk up. You, and I'm talking to you literally cannot walk in a federal district court and prove that you are African. You don't have the proof. If you walk in court and say that you're African, you have to have proof, because if you put down that you're African, and I'm telling you this because this is some real shit. If you put down that you are African, you're lying. And you can't lie on federal documents. You can't. Now, when you don't know, that's a whole new different ball game. You cannot lie and put down that you're an African. You can't. Because then you have to show proof. If they ever call you in and come down on you and say, you said that you were African descent, we're now checking our records, and you don't have proof, you can't put that. You literally can't. I mean, not that I'm that this government is really paying any attention to that, but it's coming, y'all, and I'm telling you, it's getting ready to come. It is, because for these last 5 years, and then people before me that have been teaching about our history in YouTube, it's putting so much pressure on the government that now you're going to be pushed up against, they're going to literally, the government is going to be pushed up against the wall, because it's true. You're going to have to. And I don't think, now what I don't believe, because I know it's coming, where the government is going to question you and say, listen, um uh, um I know that I'm representing you, or something to that extent, but you have, there's going to be a time where you're going to have to prove that you are African descent to the government. Okay? Because a lot of the government officials, and when I speak of government officials, I'm speaking about people that are like senators, representatives of the government. There's going to be law written that where you're going to have to prove that you are indeed African in order to write it down. Now, you do have the right to self-identify, but it has to be, you're going to have, there's going to have to be some truth, because it has a lot to do with taxation and non-taxation. Okay? It's getting that funky. Hey, Elise. Hey, Smoke. Hey, Copper. Hey. And it's starting to get serious. It's starting to get very serious, because number one, lawsuits. Because of lawsuits. Lawsuits. It's a major issue. And it's not going to be good. It's going to be lawsuits. Terrible. And you have to fix the problem. The problem has to be fixed, and you're going to have to be the adult to fix it. Okay. It's getting to the point where now Congress is beginning to make laws and correct verbiage in reference to who the minorities really are. And you now, because number one, when in law, um, it's about how long have you known this? When did it first come to being? When did you first find out what happened? Because we can't blame modern day today's senators and representatives for the uh um misclassifications, because the misclassifications came years ago. Now current state senators and representatives have the opportunity to fix this problem. Now I'm speaking this way because it's going to be done in a civil manner, a civil manner. And a lot of people are now not going to be eligible for lawsuits because they're going to fix that. They know that. Like, look. They're like their attitudes, and I don't blame them. A lot of current day senators whose ancestors came here in like the very late 1800s, early 1900s, are sitting on Congress now, and they're not taking the blame for nobody's shit. Hey, Empress Freedom Feather, Gigi, this Congress, very different. Today's Congress is very different from in the early 1800s. Seriously, when the 50 states were established, these congressmen today, they're of all races. They're not taking the bullshit, and they're not going to make themselves responsible for misclassifications of people. So they're right. They're fixing this shit now, and I don't blame them. And they're putting pressure on these goddamn reparation shit. I'm telling you, it's real, because they know that, and this is one thing, and this is true. Congress knows that mainland, okay, they know that there's no recorded history of bringing Africans here. And they know, and they're upset. I tell you, when I tell you, a lot of them are upset. A lot of I communicate with a lot of my colleagues. They are very upset about this whole reparations thing. And they're not going for the bullshit. They're saying, oh, no, 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 no. They know in the creation and development of these 50 states that they did not bring in slaves on the mainland. So they're putting a stop to it. And that's a fact. I see it being done. They're like, no, oh no, we're going to fix this. Because yes, there's Africans over here now. And the House, the Senate, Congress, they're not going for this shit. And I don't blame them. I don't blame them. You're now, I'm telling you, just watch how it's coming down. You are now going to have to prove that you're African descent. All y'all that grew up in the sandbox with me, I don't give a damn what state you in. If you're in my era, the X generation, you're not going to be able to prove that, and it's going to stick on you. And then you're like, well, who am I? You got to come clean. You're going to have to come clean. You're going to have to prove that the United States government enslaved you as an African. They're not going for that shit, y'all. I'm telling you, all these games that these other panel people are playing with you with this reparations, foundational, and all that, it's not gonna work. We got a Congress right now. They're not the same as the Congress back in 1800. 1790. They're not playing this shit, y'all. And I'm telling you, you're going to see shit change. And you're seeing it. Look, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Let me show you something. Minorities. Minorities include the groups with the following ethnic origins: African, Asian Pacific, Asian subcontinent, Hispanic, Native Alaskan, Native American, and Native Hawaiian. Can you prove that you are African just because your skin's brown? Can you prove that you're African? Give me a 1 if you can prove to Congress and the 9 Supreme Court justices that you are African and of African descent. Give me a 1 if you can. Right now, I'm going to light a cigarette up for this one. You can prove. Now, mind you, you not getting, don't go to them with no blood test. Your ass gonna be laughed out the system. I'm telling you right now, you're going to be laughed out the system. Give me a 1 if you can prove that you are African or African descent. Africans are minorities. Let me tell you something. Africans in the United States are minorities. There's not a whole lot of Africans here. My skin's brown, but am I African? This is why African is a minority. Because that's a fact. Are there more Negroes and coloreds on the mainland than there are Africans? What's the majority? When you're looking at Negroes and coloreds, okay, and Africans, who's the minority? The Africans or the Negroes and coloreds? Let's get it, y'all. Let's get it. Oh, I know. I know you're like, this bitch. Look, ain't never told you that law was fair. But let's keep it a buck. Excuse me. Let's keep it a buck. You see, the dirty system. Yo, that's the American way. Yo, listen, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. When you're talking about minorities, all right, let's not put the white people in or any other race. I'm saying when you're looking at coloreds and Negroes, right? And then Africans, who's the minority? Some of y'all wrote the answer in there. Who's the minorities? I'm telling you, if your answer is not Africans are the minority, within the boundaries of where they have the United States have jurisdiction. The minority is the African. The African. You got colored and Negro on your birth certificates and death certificates. And so your ass ain't no African. That shit goes way back to the 1700s and then some. Before you even became, because you got to understand. I'm going to show you how big the majority is when it comes to coloreds, Negroes, and Indians. Because they are one and the same. Oh, yeah. When you're counting, okay, remember, you're Indian when you're on the reservation, and you're something else when you ain't on the reservation. Or you could be a Roman Indian. Now, when you put them all together, that's the majority. Listen. Oh, you think I'm lying? You think I'm lying? In all the different states, let me tell you something. Colored, blacks, Negroes, never was there ever African noted on any federal documents. Not the census sheets, not the death certificates, not the birth certificates, and all the Indians was consumed in with all those Indians that didn't go to the reservation. You do know that. Oh, well, we gonna look at it. We're going to look at it. The different states, okay? All the different states. When it came to tallying up the coloreds, listen, y'all. When it came to tallying up the coloreds, the Indians was consolidated with the niggers. Let's jump from states to states. We're going to jump from states to state. This is the fun part. Let's get it. Hang on, y'all. Hang on. Boys, shut up and get your ass out of here. This gonna hurt real bad. Get your monkey butt out of here. I'm telling you, you are a real gorilla. All right, let me see. Hang on, I'm pulling it all up now, my loves. All right, we're gonna play the census thing. We're gonna start. We're gonna do the funny stuff. I wonder if I can open all of them at once. Yeah, I think I can. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Open. I think I did. I think I opened all of them up. All right. Yeah, I did. Oops. All right. Well, if I didn't, I surely will know. Well, let's go here. All right. We're going to show you how all different states, you got to understand this. Let's go, y'all. Here we go. So, oh, God. It's telling me that, okay, I guess I got to do this. Let me know if y'all can see this. Oh, good, you can. All right, let's get it, y'all. Here we go. This is in Indiana, okay? Listen, can y'all see this real good? I blew it up as much as I can. Give me a 1 if you can see this legibly good. Become a member, y'all. This is in 1870. Good, you can see it. So, here we go. We have whites, blacks, mulatto, Chinese, and Indian. All right, y'all. Here's the funny shit. I'm telling you. Here we go. You got the whites, the blacks. Oh. Here we go. Indians. Hey. Here we go, y'all. And their last name is Jacksons. I just randomly picked, and we're gonna keep doing it so you could see how all the different states. Here we go. The Jacksons, Sarah Jackson, Jones Jackson, Haley Jackson, Joe Jackson, Manny Jackson, Annie Jackson, female. They're all Indians. Okay? All Indians. Then we got more Indians down here. Mo Jackson, John, Amanda. Come on, y'all. Elizabeth Jackson, Edward Jackson, all Indians. Okay? The whites, then you get down to the darker ones. All right? This is in 1870, y'all. Hold up now. Now, let's go to the tally wallies. Now, there's 5 white males on this whole census sheet, okay? 5 white males, okay? And 8 uh white females. That's 13. Now, when you count the colored, when you count the colored males, it's 14. And when you count the colored females, it's 13. They put all the goddamn Indians with the coloreds. I'm telling y'all, look. You can't make this shit up. I ain't make it up. I ain't do it. No, I'm not playing with the doo-doo games today. We're gonna go throw up that fire, y'all. I told y'all. Look, I'm not playing. Oh, I'm not finished. This is why they don't like me. And I don't at this point give a tutti frutti. But let me get rid of this, okay? Because you see it. They would not put the Indians with the white people. They put them all with the, and we could count them. 14 colored males, and 13 colored females. You add them up, 4 and 3 is 7, 27 coloreds in the eyes of the enumerator and the government. Arr! Now, I'm not finished. Hold up, y'all. Let's get with it. Now, let's get another state. Let's do Georgia. Let me know if y'all can see this. Remember Indian Georgia, y'all? Indian Georgia. Let me see. It should be showing. Come on. It should be showing at this point. Okay, yep. I think this is Indian Georgia. All righty. Here we go. Can y'all see this? Wait a minute. I think it's my camera again. I stopped the share screen. Hang on, y'all, because the camera's acting stupid. Okay, so you can see. All right, I'm going to pull it up myself. I'm going to do it this way. I think it's easier if I do it this way. Oh, where did you go? Here we go. Share. We're doing Indian Georgia. All right, let's go. Oh, these black, same census sheet in 1870. And we're in Georgia, as you could see. All right, this is Georgia in 1870. And at this time, the assistant marshals went around. Okay. Now, I know it may seem a little blurry, but that's okay. But let's just get to the Indians. Because we got the mulattoes. Wait a minute. The whites. Where that Indians? Uh-oh. There's the Indian. They got one damn Indian on here. His name is Jones. Mr. Jones, the Indian. I'm Jackson M. Jones. 26-year-old male. Okay, Indian. And then his wife, R. Jones. She's 24, female, and she's black. Keep her in the house. All right. Born in the dude was born in South Carolina, and the woman was born in Georgia. Okay, so here we go. Same shit. 5 white males and 7 females. Okay. Now, with the colored males, 13 and 15 females, 1 Indian. They put his ass right in there with the colors again, because we can count, let me see, 11 families, 5 white males and 7 white females. Let's count them, because I have no reason to lie. There's got to be 12 altogether. Let me see. Let's see. They even put the mulattoes in with the colors. Okay, white. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8, 9, 10, 11. Oop, I left one out up at the top. I counted wrong. My bad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9, 10, 11, 12. So I counted the 12 white people. It's 12 in total. See, 5 white males, 7 white females. That's 12. When you count all the rest up, boing, 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 boing. 13 colored males and 15 colored females. Well, I'll be damned. 28. See at the bottom where they put the number 28. One Indian. they they included them in with the colors. I'm telling you what they did with that goddamn Indian. Oh, you going? Why? When? Why didn't they put the poor man in with the white folks? Why ain't put him in? Why they put him in with the colors? Hey, nice. Now, that's we did that state. Let's do well, this is the fun stuff. Let's do some more because I ain't finished. Let's see, what are we going to do now? Let's do South Carolina Jacksons. Let's do South Kakalaki. Yeah. This is the good stuff. South Kakawaki. Oh, now why isn't this showing up? I have to go here and put it in. Oh, I know why. I hate when that happens. I got to open it first. Let me open it. All right, now it's open. I hate when it does that. It just irritates me. I'll figure it out one day. We're going to do South Kakalaki. All righty, South Carolina. All bees. Then we get down to an Indian, Elizabeth Jackson, and South Kakalaki. Liz Jackson, y'all. Now, this is very interesting because look at this, y'all. Look. Jackson is the male, he's the husband, right? Then Elizabeth Jackson, and then their little baby, Eugene. All right. He black, she Indian, mulatto. The baby's now mulatto, y'all. What did I tell y'all? What did I tell y'all? Mulatto is the baby. Mulatto ain't nothing but black and white. Obviously, he has more white features, but they don't give a damn if you got more than white features. More white features. You got a mulatto baby with that beep, 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 beep. I keep telling y'all. Now, same shit. They did the same damn thing. Look, 7 families, 6 white males, 4 white females. That's 10. Now, with the colored males, 14, and colored females, 16. Look, and they put the total on the bottom, 30. They will not include them white folks with the colored adding. Look, 6 plus 4 is 10. Put down the 0, carry the 1, and that gives you 30. Yo, 30 colors. 30 colors. Because back in 1870, that's what your ass was. Colors. Colors. Tally up all the colors. Even our congressman back in South Carolina on the 18th, they was in Congress. They was all coloreds. Coloreds. Do y'all see the math? 14 plus 16. That's 30 coloreds. I mean, why didn't they count the white people and put their little total down there? Why did OTK? How come on these census sheets they're tallying up all the colors? They did it in Indiana. They tallied up all the colors. But why they ain't put a number over there on the left, adding up all the whites? Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. They're the same. One and the same. The one with more white features is the Indian. They make them the Indian. But you still gonna be counted with the colors because you're colors. You ain't ever getting a wrench on this channel, Shay Sean. But you see, you got to be whited out. You got to be bleached out to be an Indian. Yeah, you're light skinned. I see your white features, but yeah, with the colors, cause you ain't fully. If this dude was white, they would have put it down. Your ass is a colored. Cause I mean, if you look at let's stop. Let's stop, right? We gotta make shit make sense. Let me see. Hold up now. Here we go. Let's make it make a little bit more sense. Ah, let's make it make more sense. Let's get it. Now, you going around the census. Oh, I can't stand this shit. It's not working. Let me try something else. Let me try it another way. All right, there you go. Let's make it make sense. So Shay should ask you shut up. Because your census taker going around. You know they're not fully white. So I ain't putting you down at. Put you down as Indian. But you gotta be counted with the colors. Cause I know what you is. Now let's get it. Census taker go around, right? In South Kakalaki or whatever. Yeah, Lena Horn. Okay, we could put her down as Indian, but you're getting counted with the colors. Yo, that's how you make it make sense. Yeah, I see your white features, but you ain't fully whited out. I'm counting you with the colors. I knows you. I knows who you is. Yeah, you Lena Horn. I put you down as Indian. But you's colored. You's getting counted with the colors. All right, let's see. There we go. Imitation of life. Remember, she said, I's colored. I's colored. Now, see, imitating to be white, you colored. You colored. Sorry. You're getting counted with the Negroes. You're colored. See, look at right here on the left. Let me bring this up. We can see this. Bring it up even more. I think I am. All right, it's not showing fast enough. Oh, it is. So now you can see. Maybe I'll screenshot it so it can look even better. Make it look a little better. Save. Let me put it. Stop sharing. All right. Hang on, y'all. I told you. Uh, all right. So let me do this. Oh, I'm not playing the games with them today. We're not finished, y'all. I'm just pulling something up. I'm putting it in here. I believe I could do this. I am. Oh, I thought I am. Oh, there it is. Okay. So your census taker and oh, I hate when that does that. All right, leave that alone. Let me delete that. And let me delete this. And then put this back up. This is the fun stuff. There you go. So you see this, you're going around, you're taking census. You come to the house. You're going around and you're a marshal and you're taking the census. Who the Indian? Yo. Who the Indian? Who the Indian? Let's go. Come on. See, you got to show people what you mean. This is why you see it on the census, because you look like that. Who the Indian? Let's go. I'm not playing. Shay Shun, step down, bow down, nigga. When you see this, and let's say the lady with the blonde hair was me in the house. All right. I'm the lady. Okay, the lady with the blonde hair is me. She's black. Put it as me. And the one on the right, on the left, the lady on the right with the blonde hair is a white woman. Okay, that census marshal walk his ass in there, and he's saying, "Okay, the one in the yellow dress is the fucking Indian." There you go. United States is not and would not tolerate the full blood Indian who is the black. Because see, as you see, I'm telling you, as you see, her mama look like me, and her daddy is a white man. So when the census taker go around and he take a survey of the household, this is her household. The one in the white dress, yep, you're white. The one in the yellow dress, you're Indian. Yeah, okay, you're Indian. So now when you get tallied up, lady, because you ain't white. You're not white. No, you ain't. You ain't white. You Indian. You're getting tallied up with the colors. That's why she told them boys that before they was trying to talk to her in that movie, eyes colored, eyes colored, eyes colored. In that movie, you remember that part. Give me a 1 if you remember that part when them white boys was whistling at her when she was walking by and she was scared and she just said, eyes colored, eyes colored. So they wouldn't beat her ass up. She has more, when it came to the hair, it is more of the European side from her daddy. Oh yeah. Now, let me do this. Let me do this. Do. Because we going to go there. And you're going to see a little ass crying because she colored. Let me stop. Let me take this down. And you see her ass in the front row crying. Let's get it. Where is it? Let me see. Let me pull it up. All right. Let me do a share screen. Because she's getting tallied with the colors. That's what they did. They shut down the full blood Negro, who is the full blood, and made the one with more white features, the Indian, when it came to separating us from the mulattoes, the half breeds. Because if she was white, they'd have put it there, but they know you black. So they made her and them the Indian, the one with the more white features. That's why when you read and you go up on the, let me see, hang on. Person white, when you come up on the reservation, the person with more with white features, the white in color, it's generally frequently the Indian. This is what they're talking about. But when you get tallied up, you're being counted with the colors because you're colored. That's why. And then the judge, remember the judge with the case I read, he kept trying to give that dude, you sure they're not colored? You sure they're not Negroes? Remember I read that case to y'all? So now let's look at her little ass crying because she wanted to hide the fact that her mama looked like me. Because she colored. Let's go.
Soon I will be done. Trouble of the
Your
world,
world,
trouble
trouble
of the
of the world,
world, trouble
trouble
of the
of the
world.
world.
I'll
I be
sooner
so
will be done. Trouble, Lord of the world,
world.
I'm going to
Let's go.
humbly
Fair use.
with
Go.
gold. No
Come
more
on. Let's go, y'all. Come on, y'all.
weeping
Weeping
and
out.
wailing. No
No
more
more. Look at her.
weeping and wailing. No
Let's go, y'all.
more weeping and wailing. I'm going home to
Hey,
live with my Lord.
telling you.
Sooner will be done.
Hey,
My trouble
there she go.
of this world, oh my trouble
Ha ha.
in this world. Lord, the trouble, hell
Look
is
at them.
worth. Lord, how sooner.
That's enough. So that's how that's been for many years. Okay? Yes. So when you see people like Lena Horne, where they have a lot of the European features with the hair and the light complexion, nothing. But the features, that's what messes them up. So what United States Marshals did and the government, they said, okay, the one that looks more white will be the Indian. And us, they made us blacks. They shut us down from who we originally were here on this mainland. And that's a fact. That's why we didn't speak nothing but Indian languages. The person with more white features. So when you look at her, she does have more of her European features. Let's not get it twisted. She has more of her white features. All right. Her hair, her skin. So they made them the Indian. But at the end of the day, you're getting counted with the Negroes and the coloreds. Let's not get it twisted, y'all. On the end, in my state, this is in the goddamn 1700s. We ain't in the 1800s. We're further back. 1782. They've always put us together in one kaboop. Look at the end of the headings, Indians and Negroes. They calculated them all together. Because at the end of the day, that's who you are in the eyes of the government. You're not fully white. You're going to be counted with the Negroes. Why? Why? Answer that question. Why did individual state governments calculate the Negroes, coloreds, Indians all together? Why did they do that? Why was there not a separate column for Africans? Why? Why? If my mama looked like the woman in the yellow dress, if that's my mama in the yellow dress, if that's my mama in the yellow dress, and I'm standing next to her in the house, and she say, that's here, my baby. They're putting me down as a colored, and they're putting her down as the Indian because she has more of the European features. This is what they did to us when this is how they divided us from our grannies. My mama is the one in the yellow dress. Yep, she got hair like white people, but that's my mommy. State marshal come to our house. She's the Indian. I'm the black on the census sheet. Prove me wrong. Prove it. That is how you wipe out full bloods. That's how you do it. You make it somebody else the Indian that has it. Prove me wrong. Took away the rightful privilege. You took away the rightful privilege of the full bloods to call themselves full bloods. Negro is the skin color. I'm dark, but just because I'm dark, here's the trick they play. The United States government. Yeah, put you down as Negro and B for black. I ain't never said you wasn't Indian. I ain't never said that. I ain't never said you wasn't Indian. You just a dark one, and that one's light. That's the American way. That is indeed the American way. Just because you were enumerated being under B, it didn't mean you had the protections. You were put as a B on the census because you didn't have the protections that you needed. Ask yourself, you did not have protections. Back then, you had no protections. That's why they were able to do everything they could to you, because you didn't have protections. Why do you think Martin Luther King was fighting for the rights and the protections? You had none. They could do what they want to you. Understand, you didn't even have the protection to call yourself who you really were, of being Indian. You didn't have the protections, because if you did back then say that you were Indian and you look like me, you were hung, you were killed, you were burned out. Today, that protection is finally released to you. It's finally released to you. This is why, and look how many years it took after Martin Luther King's death to get these types of protections. Back then, if I said I was Indian, or let's say our grannies, third, fourth generation grannies, who we know, if they said it, they were burned out, hung, didn't have protections. You better not say you're an Indian nigga. You were not protected. Today, you're protected. You can now truthfully be who you are. The ones who got us that right. Look how many years Martin Luther King was assassinated in 1968. That's 56 years ago. 56 years ago. Do you know when now? Do you know when you literally got your protection, your real protection, where it sticks now and where Congress can really act? When the LBGT transgender community came out, now you're really protected. You're really protected now. This is why shit is going to hit the fan. Because now you can be who you are. In the United States, tell you, I ain't never told you was an Indian. I just put down that you was black. You dark skinned. That's all that mean. We ain't never, and it's true. But we have bullies in the community that say, you better not say you niggas. That Indian nigga. Now, you have the protection. There's law. This is why I said shit gonna hit the fan. Because number one, you can't prove that you're an African, but you can prove that you're the Indian that remained in 1830, because now you're protected. When it was putting you as B on the census for black, it's not a race. That's a color. You couldn't say you were Indian back then. Hung, killed, pushed out, shot out. Now you can. So now you Indians running around here with your little blood tests and stuff, it's not going to help you. You got to prove you are African. You can't prove it. All y'all that's B's on them census sheets. You can't prove you're African. You got a census sheet in the United States back 1810, 20, 30, and this state marshal listed you as B. You cannot prove that you're African. Congressmen ain't fucking with y'all in that manner. You ain't getting no lawsuits. You got to know who your slave master was. That's why I said with Tariq and all of them, I'm sorry, Tariq Nasheed, y'all not. Congress, this Congress ain't fucking with y'all with them reparations. You ain't getting it. You're Indian. So if you're Indian, you can't prove that you're African. Sorry. Let's go, y'all. We got more. Boy, oh boy. Ay, ay, ay. All right, let me pull this one up. So we did South Carolina. Let's look at this white guy in New York who tried to say he was Indian. Oh, I gotta get it up. Wait a minute, y'all. Let me find his ass. I think I got it here. We'll that's in Indiana. Let's go to I'm pulling it up now, y'all. Just give me a minute, my loves. All right. Oh, wait a minute. Let's get it. I'm doing it, y'all. Give me a minute. I'm pulling up more. Look at here. Oh, come on. This damn thing is so slow. Um, let's look at all these Browns here in Connecticut. Let's go, y'all. Whole sheet of Indians. Here we go. New London, Connecticut. They're all Indians. George Colvin. Eunice Colvin. These are Naga names, y'all. We can't bet that. Eunice. Yo, anybody know Eunice in the hood? All these is wigger names, nigger names. Calvin. Calvin Williams, y'all. Calvin Williams. Engine. I'm calling out all these Negroes who are Indians. Amanda Williams. These is all Indians. George Hill. Henry Jackson. Rachel Jackson. Isaac Jackson. Fannie Jackson. Jenny Jackson. Phoebe Jackson. Lydia Jackson. Henry Jackson. Isaac Andrew. George Condon. Catherine Condon. Little George Jr. Condon. Lovin Condon. Frank Condon. Anna Condon. Ozma. Irvin. Susan. Isaac Tracy. Charles Bosworth. George Baker. Phoebe Baker. Leonard Brown. Yo. Let's go back to the tally where they tally them up with the Negroes. Let's see. Did we do we did this. I think this one. Did we do this one? Oh no, we didn't do this one. All right, I'll open this one. This is in where is this? This is another one in Indiana. Present. I think this is the one, or is this the better one? Is this one there? Yeah, this is it. It's this one. Oh, wait a minute. Zero color, zero. Oh, this is the one um where the white dude tried to claim himself Indian, right? He tried to put down he was Indian and he's from Ireland. He tried to put down he was um Indian and from he was born in he's from Ireland. Yo, you can't make this shit up. And look when you get down the bottom. Colored males, colored females, zero. His ass is white, and they put his ass as white on the census sheet. And he tried to say he was Indian. I'm like, I'm done. Let me do the next one. Wait a minute. There's more. Wait a minute. The other one. Where is the other one? Is this it? Yeah, this is it. This is the one that I want to share. Present. Here we go. Look at this, y'all. We're in Indiana, Assistant Marshall County of Vanderburgh, Indiana, enumerated by me on the 22nd day of June 1870. Assistant Marshal. So here we go. Let's get down to the Indian. White, black, black, black. All these Indians, y'all. Look, they're all Indians, right? Look at all them Indians. Black, few whites. Then when you get down to the bottom, here we go. Now there's 5 white males and 8 white females. That's 13. You get down here at the bottom, they put them in the Indians in with the coloreds, 14 males and let me see, 14 colored males and 13 colored females. And they put a number here, 29. Is that right? 4 and 3 is 7. 27. I don't know what that 29 is, but they put them all together. If you count all the colored males, it's 14. So let's see if it's 14, including that Indian. Let's see, because all the blacks, they put them as coloreds. Yeah, they did, because they explicitly state here. All you got, you don't even have to count that. All you have to do is just count all the whites. 9 and 5 is 13. No. I'm sorry. 5 and 8 is 13. Right? And when you count the colored males, 14 and 13, let me see, 27. So 28, 29, that would be all. If you count all the rest on the sheet, they counted them all with the damn colors. So if you count them all up, let's count them up. Can't count the whites. So can't count the whites. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, he even put check marks. 6, 7. Look at the check marks. They counted them all together. Look, all the check marks. With the Indians or blacks, right? He ain't put no damn check marks by the white folks. He made sure he counted all the Indians and put them in with the blacks. Look. There it is. I'm done. Counting them all together. Tallying them all up together. Only 5 white men and 8 white women. All the rest is Indians and black. Done. I'm done. And that's all across the board. I pulled so many of them. Let me see. It's so many of them. Let's see. We did that one. Did we do Kentucky? Let's see. Did we do this one? Oh, look at Kentucky. Oh, let's see what Kentucky did. Look. Look what Kentucky did. All right. Let me do a share screen. Oh. Look at what Kentucky did, y'all. All right, here go Kentucky. Okay, in 1870, the Indians, look, when it came down to the Indians, right? It's all white people on here, right? Look, all white people, all whites. And one, look at it, all white people. And you got one Indian right here, John Jones, right? And then you got an Indian down here. Where's that other Indian? Let me see. It's 2 Indians. Let me go get the other Indian. Must be at the top. White, 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 Indian. That's one Indian. One. Oh, there's the other Indian. White, Indian, white, Indian. So, and all, it's 2 Indians on here, right? And the rest white. So now look what they did. Look what Kentucky did. It was 23 white males and 15 white females. Look what they did on the bottom. They crossed out color and put and wrote in Indian. They crossed out color, right? And wrote in Indian and put 2 Indian and then they put it at the bottom. Ciao. Fire, y'all. You can't make this shit up. You can't make this shit up. So you got to understand what they did, and they will look you in your face. Looking back, this government and fighting in law, they're going to look you in your face. I didn't say you wasn't Indian. We just put your skin complexion. They're going to run it. They're going to run it right to you because they're got to fight for their ancestors. They got to fight for their ancestors. Well, we're looking at the records. They put you as B, but that doesn't just mean that we didn't say you wasn't Indian. We just put your skin color. We said you were black. So you're a black Indian. They I'm telling you. I'm telling you. And they gonna fight you. We didn't say you wasn't. They never said that you wasn't Indian. They said that you were put your skin color black. That's all that was. It's it. They're gonna run that to you. The Kayyam says color or race. We know black's not a race. It's your color. This government is not playing. Y'all, I'm telling you, you could cancel Christmas. They're not giving it to you. Not no reparations. Mm-mm. This is why I asked the question. Where is your proof that you are African? Shay Shun, I'm going to let you up on the panel right now because I want you to come up in here and give me your proof that you're going to give to the government that you're African descent. Hey, y'all, this is going to be good. Here you go. I'm waiting for Shay Shun ass now. I'm going to take a little break and then I'm going to get back to my documents. I'm waiting for Shay Shun. Come on, buddy. Let's go.
ISO. Dama. Hey, it's so many lies, so many lies. Hey, it's so many lies, so many lies. Yo, it's so many, hey, it's so many, yo, it's so many, yo, it's so many lies. Look in my eyes, they know I'm the truth. They know that. Knocking them down every time I step in the booth. We ain't gotta lie, they know we the vibe, we living in proof. It's young conscious, shoot my life a movie, I live in a spoof. Ain't no sticking around, I'm on the move, I'm checking the dudes. Yeah, it's only us two, so you know we copping that coupe. We on the roof, smoking dope, look at the view. Yeah, we used to chill on the stoop, now we out here breaking the news. It ain't what you really could do, cause we ain't got nothing to lose. We ain't switch side with no cruise, we just stayed out of the loop. Now we out here letting it loose, every shot we took it was swoosh. Gotta get it, ain't no excuse, ain't left to prove. Hey, yeah, hey, there's so many lies, so many lies. Hey, there's so many lies, so many lies. Yo, there's so many, hey, there's so many, yo, there's so many.
Yeah, ask them a question, yeah, I bet it's all lies. Hey, they won't cross that line for a fact that's offsides. Hey, too much penalties when they run this back, yeah, it's fines. Hey, could've been here with us, but we do not force no vibes. Hey, she gon' ride the whip and let me park it in the driveway. They just want the praise like they Yahweh. Getting so much bread, get a ride way. We done already won, yeah, that's worth the ride way. But they still lying right through their teeth, and they still hiding behind many truths. They was D9, watch my every move, tell them keep fine. Leave that shit on scene, I ain't replying. Less I know you, that don't mean I'm Hollywood. That just mean I'm Hollywood. All y'all, I probably stood on the falls, all cause. More times I probably should. I don't know nobody like us. You see how much time it took.
Yeah, hey, there's so many lies, so many lies, so many lies. Hey, there's so many lies, so many lies, so many, so many. There's so many, hey, there's so many, yo, there's so many.
Hey, there's too many lies. Hey, yeah, ISO, Indies, Dama.
ISO, Dama.
All right, y'all.
Hey, there's so many lies, so many lies.
All right. Let me put my headphones on. All right. This is going to be good. Is that you, Shay Shun? Shay Shun?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so I just want to make sure that's you before I let this banner down because
Oh yeah, it's me, back. You know I wouldn't do that to you.
All right. Before I let this banner down.
You want to pull up the link I'm putting in the back chat for me, please?
Yeah, I'll pull it up. Give me a minute.
Cool.
The audience
Tell the
is
audience I said, hey, it's nice outside.
The audience are the jurors.
You know they already found me guilty.
They stand as the Supreme Court justices. Wait a minute, let me get your
Bet
document
you know they already
up.
found me guilty.
I'm just getting your document up.
Take me to my cell.
I'm taking in the case, bro.
Yeah, take me to my cell. I'll bail out.
Okay. And this was put together and where? And who put this together?
I don't know.
Okay. So is this the document that you're using to prove that you are in African?
Nah, pull it up. Let's look at it. I'm gonna speak on it.
Okay.
I don't want to be long because I'm eating. I don't want my food
And
to.
when who put this together?
You said who put it together? I'm not sure about that.
Yes. Okay.
Why you not pulling it up on the screen so we all can look at it?
Yeah, I am. I am.
Oh,
I'm
okay, okay,
giving me
okay.
a minute. I'm a little slow.
You
I
not.
just
You
wanted to
not.
make sure
You
that I
very.
had
You
it
highly
blowed.
intelligent.
I want to make sure I had it blowed up. Okay. All right. Go ahead, run it. This is your proof. You're coming to the district court, federal court, to prove that you are African. Correct?
Yeah, for the sake of this conversation, because I would never be in court trying to prove that I'm African. But for the sake of conversation, yeah.
Okay. Let's go. I'm ready. You got
Okay.
it.
Okay. So you
Does
could
this
zoom in.
look blurry, y'all?
I'm
To
about to say
y'all?
it's small. You could zoom in a little bit, Betty.
Yeah, I can.
All
Does
right.
this
I want
look
to start at
blurry
seven.
to y'all? Why does it look so
It look
blurry on
blurry.
my screen?
I want.
Well, now it don't. Okay.
I want to start at 1790, so we can do
Okay.
some acknowledgments of everybody.
Okay. So you don't know who put this together?
No, but if you know, if you ever seen the census, it lines up perfectly.
But okay.
Well, they
Measuring America's people. Source: United States Census Bureau. Race last revised April 9th, 2015 by or the authors are Beverly M. Pratt, Lindsay Hickson, and Nicholas Jones. Population Division, United States Census Bureau. Okay.
It's really nothing, Betty. It's just showing the identification changes through the years. It's not nothing like in depth. So,
Okay.
all
You
right.
got it.
So, all right. So when you say like, how could somebody prove that they of African descent? We gonna say that because you saying African of African descent, right?
Or African American, however you want to do it.
Right. So their proof would be if they looking at a census, a black person probably would start around 18. I want to say 1850 because it's not many black people on those census before that. So let's just say they start at 1850, right? If they go before that, it may just say colored or other free other person. You see the identification from 1790. It says all other free persons, all other free persons, right? So scroll down a
Where?
little bit.
Where are we looking at?
Look at that pink. Though you see those pink boxes? Scroll down a little bit.
Okay.
You see that? It says in 1790. You see what it says? All other free persons. 1810. All other free persons. All other free persons. Right. Now you see what the slaves in the blue, right?
Okay.
Now go to 1820. You got
Okay.
slaves, free. You got slaves and free colored persons.
Okay.
Okay, so look now. This is where I'm gonna help you guys out. Some of them colored people, because I'm gonna show you something. I'm gonna send you another link too that says that Indians during this time, though they were not enumerated, I seen a document said that they was listed as white, but I don't know if all of them was listed as white. I think some of them was listed as color and white.
What year was this?
I'm not sure. I could pull up. I'm gonna send you that document. It got a name too. It has a name of a specific Indian. Because remember, they're not supposed to be enumerated until during these years until 1870. But they have some Indians on these census, but they're not putting them as they're putting them. I seen one where they put him as like his tribe. They put one guy as a white guy, and I'm trying to remember the other one, but nowhere are they listed as colored. But I believe they put Indians as colored on there too. But I have yet to prove that. I'm gonna find that for y'all, right? So let's stay where we at. You said how do we prove that a black person is of African descent or African? So if we look at the blue boxes and we look at the changes through the years, it's all one thing. And if you look at the Indian and Negro and the black, if you go to 1900, you see black or Negro or of Negro descent. It's in the blue box. Indian still Indian is by itself, right? So now you got 1820. Let's scroll a little bit to the right. Scroll a little bit to the right.
Uh-huh.
Let's just go up in the years. Negro, Negro, black or Negro, black or Negro, black, African American, or Negro. It's always in the same column. So if I was in court, right? If I wanted to tell them that, yo, listen, all my folks have been listed as black. All of this has been in reference. The court already knows that this is in reference of people of African descent. That's not our mentality. That's theirs. That's the white people that created the census. They're of that idea already. So I don't have to prove anything but show them that all my people are under these blue columns from 1790 all the way up until now. So now let's flip it. If I wanted to say I was Indian, but I go all the way back to 1870 when they first pop up, and the I is an identification, and I can't show anybody that's Indian, they're not gonna believe me because who in my family was ever listed as an Indian? So I would lose that case.
Okay.
The black and the Negro always alludes to people of African descent. You can't get around that. That's not me saying that. That's the white people who created these census. That's their logic.
Correct. And this does not stand in federal court. You do realize that,
What
sir.
you mean doesn't stand in federal? Well, that's what I'm.
This document will not stand in federal court.
Well, it would, Betty, because here's the thing: if all my
Uh
people are listed as African American or black, it's all the same thing in court documents. It's not. It's there's no change in that. It's
no
not a
no no
difference.
no 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 sir. No 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 sir. No no. Not
So black
correct.
and Negro are two different things now.
Sir, black on the census sheet. The actual, see, you can't make, see, the problem, I'm going to show you what the legal problem here is. This sheet doesn't match the census.
Yes, it does.
It actually doesn't,
I
sir.
could show you a 1930 census with my great grandfather on there. It has
But,
Alonzo. It has
sir, okay, listen to me. Okay, hang on 1 second. I'm going to take you there because you're not understanding. So I'm gonna put this down for a minute.
all right, take it
I'm
down.
gonna
Go ahead.
show you
Shoot your shot,
why.
Betty.
I'm gonna
Go ahead.
show you why. I'm gonna show you why it's not going to stand in court. Let me see if I got one. No, I don't got one here. Damn, I'm gonna have to pull one up. So give me a minute to pull one up. Damn.
But let's stick to the context, Betty. You
Well,
said
you
how
can
could
keep talking.
you
You
you,
can
you
keep
said
talking
you
while
said how could
I'm looking for it.
yeah, you said
Why
how
it's
could
not
one
gonna
prove
work.
that they're of African descent? If they're looking at a census, if they're basing it off a census, what their people was as far back as they could find the individual, if all their people was listed under an identification that alludes to that, that's more than enough proof. Especially if
Mm,
they're that now they may lose if let's just say they're all they identification they whole life say they Indian, then it might be in question because it's like, oh well, you on paper you are Indian, why everybody else black? They still might could win or finagle it if they could show a parent or something, but other than that, if everybody black or Negro, it's still under the same column. It's still under the same column and alludes to the same people.
go ahead, keep you can keep talking.
That's all I'm saying. That's all
I'm
I'm
getting
saying.
stuff up here. I'm just getting stuff up here.
That's cool.
Do-do-do-do. Um,
I want some of that shrimp.
I'm gonna show you why it's not
No, I,
going
I
to
made
work.
the I made the porgy. Now you know the porgy got a lot of bones in it.
I'm gonna show you why it's not gonna work. because what they wrote today in 2015, okay, what they wrote right today in 2015 was not. Wait a minute. Let me get back to where I was. Somebody just hit the link. I don't know who that is. Okay. I don't know who that is that hit the link, but let me put up my overlay because we got these fools coming up in here. Give me a minute. Whoever you are in the back, turn your camera on for a minute. Turn your camera on. All right, you can turn it off. All right, give me a minute.
I gotta go to the store in a few minutes, y'all. I'm gonna go.
What is what? No, hang on. I'm gonna show you why it
No,
doesn't
I'm
work.
not talking to you, Bethy. Go ahead.
You might have to mute your mic. Your background's a little
Oh,
loud.
okay, my bad.
Gentlemen, what's your name?
Swordfish.
Huh?
Swordfish. From
Oh,
OTK
okay.
channel, other channels, yeah.
Okay. Swordfish. All right, give me a minute, honey. All right, I'm gonna show you why. It doesn't work, Shay. Let me turn my camera on. Let me be real. The document that you showed, okay, is a very contested, what you call, and I'm going legal with you. I'm going legal with you, and you might not understand.
Do your thing, Bethy. I'm here.
I'm going legal
no
with
ego.
you.
Go ahead.
The document that you pulled up that was written and put together in 2015, and I'm being professional with you. The document you pulled up from the Census Bureau, written and put together in 2015, is a very contested, what you call a very contested document. Okay. And it's extremely contested. And I'm going to tell you why. Because back in 1870, what and based on the instruction from the census commissioners back during that time, when they wrote B on the census and W, that was because they chose the marshals chose to pick color. Okay. Back then, white and black was not a race. It was a color back then. It was not a race. It's a description of an observation based on the census taker's observation. So what it meant, what black and white meant back then is different from what they're trying to incorporate it to be today. You can't do that. You can't do that. In 2015, you can't tell me that I'm a black because my skin, I'm just a color. That you can't come in 2015 and say, hey, you're from Africa. You can't do that. You can't do that, honey. Back then and today, it's two different things. If I'm born in 1966 and color is on my birth certificate, you can't make me an African in 2015. That's why I say it's a very legally contested document.
They wouldn't
So now
make you an African, though, Bethy.
they can't even make me an
They
African
wouldn't, though.
American. But I mean, I know you got to listen me out. I listen to you and I let you talk. And now I'm going to show you back in 1870 where they chose to use color rather than race. And they were very clear on the census sheet when they chose color versus race within the boundaries of the United States. Let me get it up right now. So, for instance, if you look at this 1870 census sheet, right here, up here, where it gives the description, they can choose color. Okay. They were able to choose color or race. Color. So if you're color, It's going to be white, black, mulatto. Now, when it came to the Chinese people, they chose Chinese and they chose their race. When it came
Those
to
are
the
all
Indian,
colors, Betty. Those are all colors. Indian and Chinese is a color.
Chinese is
It
not
doesn't
a
say race
color.
there. It doesn't say race
Chinese,
there.
no, China, right? But they got a choice to pick either color or race. Chinese is not a color. That's
Where
a
does it say
race.
race at?
All right. Do you? I'll get you one that says color, then color or race.
Thank
But
you.
this is
That because that
1817.
the reason why
Indian,
I'm
we
saying
know
that
is
because
a color. Indian, we know is a color because you have the Indian red.
no,
Let me
Indian is
stop
not a
this.
color. It's not a
Let
color.
me
Now,
It's an
Sister Betty, this is the
identification.
same. This is the same guy that's trying to prove
wait a
Betty, we
also
minute.
that
having a regular conversation.
1790.
Betty, I
Nah,
don't want to
I know.
disrespect your
This
panel. I'm
is
only here to talk to you,
nah.
Betty.
All
I
right,
know.
all right,
Well,
wait,
can I get in there,
wait.
Sister Betty, when you get a chance?
Yeah, give me 1 second. I just want to find this brother
Yeah,
a
can you pull up one
choice.
that says race or color?
Okay. Let me get one for race or color. Because that's what I mean. I probably have to go back earlier. Um, go ahead. You can talk right now, swordfish, and I'm
Betty,
gonna look for.
Nah, nah.
I'll be
Yeah,
right
I
back,
know. Yeah,
Betty.
go ahead
I'm
and
not
roll.
gonna
Yeah,
stay here, but
go
I'm
ahead
gonna
and
stay up
roll.
here.
Yeah,
I
go
gotta
ahead and
run to the
roll.
store,
I
Betty.
know.
But I'm gonna
Of
stay
course you
on.
do. Yeah, I know. It's all good. So Sister Bethy, it's interesting. Shout out. Well, let me start off. Let me take my shoes off in your crib. How you doing, Sister Bethy? Shout out
I'm
to
good.
you. Shout out to your panel. I'm an American Indian, just to let you know what I'm banging. And
Uh-huh.
but the interesting thing that's interesting about this conversation is that what he's trying to do is to hold you to show a census that says race or color. When just a few weeks ago, might have been like a week or two ago, we were trying to ask him, well, where is race and color on the 1790 census? Because he said those were classifications on the 1790 census. And we were saying, I specifically said, show me a column, a category on the 1790 census that has race or color. And he's doing the same thing to you. So it makes no sense. There's no consistency in his arguments. And what I want to say is this, you know, as I've listened to him and some of his counterparts debate, what I see them doing, and you could probably pick this up, you probably already picked this up, is that their arguments get more mature because the only thing they're doing is trying to fight off of our arguments. So they
Mm-hmm.
use the conversations that we have to go insert, like the one he just pulled up, man. That stuff old. That's old stuff, man. And now you just now found it, and now you think you finna cut somebody's head off with it. Nah, man, that's old. So at the end of the day, like you said, you touched on the main thing that I was gonna say. Did these terms have the same definition back then? And if you're not willing to go look, and the only thing you want to do is fight with me to mature your argument, then it's not worth the fight at all. Because if you're gonna hold Sister Bethy to showing race and color, then you need to show these people on the 1790 census where was a race or a color, and don't a category. The same thing you asking Sister Bethy for, you need to demonstrate it yourself, brother. So I'm gonna land right there, and whenever he come back, he can deal with it, but he probably won't.
Okay. I actually just found one that works even better.
Can I
That's
respond to him real quick, Betty?
sure. Go ahead, and then I'm
Okay,
gonna
so
take.
he said that he said where first he said where was race. I asked where he
Nah,
asked
I'll
me.
tell you what I said.
I,
I said,
brother, I didn't cut
show
you
the
off, brother.
category. I said, show. No, you don't have to say what I said because you're going to try to tangle up my words.
No,
I'm
I'm
going to tell
not.
you
I
what I
would never
said.
do that. I have integrity. I'm not
So
you.
what I know, what I said was show a category, a specific line itemized category on the 1790 census that says race or color. Can you demonstrate that? The same thing you asking Sister Bethy to do. Can you demonstrate that? Because you profess that for the 1790 census. So
All
can
right.
you demonstrate that?
Listen, here's where you don't have integrity because remember what did I say? I initially said that the 1790 census had all free white persons and all free colored persons. I corrected myself and said it said all other free persons. So I have integrity, brother. I corrected myself. So you're still trying to hold me to something that I corrected myself on. So now let's get to the color part and the identity, I mean the race part. the 1790 census is majority white people. It's telling you that when you look at it. We can pull it up right now. But you'll say that it doesn't specify race. But if I ask you, if I showed you a census and it has a white person on there who's born in Georgia, if I said, is this person a European? You would say, he's a European because he's white in your mind. You're not going to say that that person is Indian. You're not going to say that that person is black. So we're not going to play these semantics like you don't understand what the first census is about. It's about white people who you would consider European. So now let's pass that. I'm not asking her to demonstrate it as if I don't believe her. I'm just saying, can she show it? I'm not you. I'm not up here to try to make Bethy look bad. She asked me, can I prove something in court? I'm telling her that if the identification of her family on paper has been consistent with what they consider of African descent, that's more than enough proof. If you go in court saying you were Indian, but if we look at a census in 1830 or 1850 up until now, and you have no Indians on there, guess what? You failed at proving that you're an Indian. But if all your people say black or Negro, guess what? In their mind, like Bethy just agreed to, they already know that black and Negro people in their mind is of African descent. So I
No,
don't have
that's
to
not
show
correct.
them. Hold on, Bethy. Hold on. Let me finish. I ain't done with him. Because I keep kicking his ass. Every time he come around, I keep kicking his ass. What I'm telling you is that's more than enough proof. If you want to say that a person may have some relatives that was born somewhere else or like Europe, you can argue that. But the black and the Negro stands as it pertains to the census. It alludes to the same people, brother. Negro, black, mulatto, all alludes to the same people of African descent in their mind. So I don't have to
Right,
prove
in
nothing.
their
All I
mind.
got to do is show a
But
census. All I
the
got to do is show a
document,
census with my people on it. That's all
the
I got to do.
document, the document is that document is very contested and it can't even be
What?
used in court.
Bethy,
The
Bethy.
document,
I wouldn't. You hold on, Bethy.
okay,
That's not proving
But,
that you're an
Sister
African.
Bethy,
It's of
okay.
he's saying
African descent.
he's
So what I'm
saying that
saying
he can
is,
show
Uh,
his
uh, uh,
people.
and
He
no, it's not. Wait a minute. Now it's my turn, and I'm gonna
go ahead,
ask
Bethy. Go ahead,
you to
Bethy. I
mute.
kicked his
I'm
ass
gonna
already. He
tell you
can't.
to
He got
mute.
to pay to talk to me,
Actually,
Bethy. Go ahead.
actually, you didn't, but
No, I
now
did.
mute
I got
because
it on my
now
page.
no,
This
you
the same
didn't,
guy that
honey.
thought DC was created in
Okay, okay.
1871. He
I'm gonna
cannot
tell
talk
you,
to me.
you're diverting my conversation. I
Pardon
want to
me, Bethy.
respond to you.
You
I'm
good?
telling you legally why your document is contested. Is going and it can be contested. You're leaving out the fact what was done to a whole race of people here on the North American landmass. That document will not uphold in any federal court because of the atrocities and everything that was done to make the Negro, aka black, who they are. They were beat, hung at wars and everything with these same people that fought in the Revolutionary War and the Civil War. It's a whole story that goes with it. That document is so contested on every level. Now I'm going to show you a document, and it works even more in our favor. I found one in the 1900s. There's tons of them where they had a choice to pick either race or color. And I'm trying to tell you, at that time, B, and W were colors. They were not races. Okay. They made that today appear, which is what you can't do. This is why it's contested. So hang on
All right, let
and
me
stay
respond to you
muted.
real quick, Bethy, because I really gotta
You
go.
gotta, I'm not finished.
Oh, my bad. I gotta go in a few seconds, Bethy. That's
All
my
right.
Yeah,
bad.
Well, you can
his
go
ears
real
don't work,
quick.
Miss Bethy. His ears
Okay,
don't work.
so here is the 1900 census, which even works even more in our favor because now we're in the 1900s. We're out the 1800s, and there are some in the 1800s as well. Color or race. Do you see this? There's thousands
Yeah, I see it.
like this. Color or race. Back then, black was not a race. It was a color. Black was not a race. Neither was Negro. Neither was colored. Those are not races. Those are physical descriptions of people. And this is in the 1900s, honey. All the way down. This is what the Marshall shows. Physical description. All the way down. And not only that, these are head of households, families, on farms, in homes. This is 1900, honey. Race or color. Not, this is, remember, this gray line is Ancestry's bullshit. Ancestry wrote race up here, not the United States government. This is the heading of the United States government. This, when you get up here in this gray part, let me see, I wanted to come back up. There it is. You see that? That's Ancestry. They have no authority to make and fool you as though B and W are racist, because it's not.
Can I respond
Color
real quick?
or race. Now I'm
Real
going to
quick.
let you
I'm not
respond. Let me see.
I really gotta go, Betty.
I'm gonna go after.
right,
I'm gonna
right.
go
So
after him,
let's
Sister
so
Betty.
look, Betty, in court,
Okay,
right?
I'm down
You
here
saying in
on the
court.
bottom.
Two things, Betty. You said in court, right? Now, if we talked up, if we reference that black term on the census, the person that's trying to prove it could ask the court, what is B alluding to? What's the definition? Who does it apply to? So that's one thing. So you're gonna lose on that, because again, you already said that you know that black and Negro lose to people of African descent. They already gonna agree with you.
No.
Second thing, you said, hold on, I'm not done, because you said the atrocities that was done to black people. You said the atrocities that was done to black people. You're alluding. I don't want to assume, but I'm gonna do it, so you can correct me when I'm done. You're alluding that these
All
so-called
you
black
do is
Indians.
assume. That's all you do.
Hold on, brother. I'm talking. I don't gotta cut you off.
Yeah, my bad. I thought
Yeah,
you
yeah,
broke
yeah.
up.
You
My
can
Wrong.
bad.
talk after me. I'm gonna leave you. I'm gonna make you look stupid
Nah, go ahead.
after
Go
you
ahead. Go ahead.
talk.
Go
So
ahead. Go ahead.
No,
like what
you're
you
not
told.
doing real good, Shayshan, but
No,
go
I
ahead,
am.
honey.
I'm about to
No,
bust you in the head.
you're
Watch,
you're
Betty.
you're,
Let me land
sta-
this last point,
you're
Betty.
standing on a contested document, but go ahead.
No, Betty. Hold
That
on.
document doesn't hold power. That's
Hold on.
what
I'm
you
not
gotta
saying it
understand.
does, Betty. I'm saying
Oh,
in the
okay.
court of law.
All
You
right. As
saying
long,
logic.
okay. Wait. Hold up. Slow down, brother. Slow down. The document you presented is not a document that holds weight
Great. I'm
in
okay with
any
that, Betty.
state or federal court. So that's what you got to
All
understand
right.
first.
Cool.
All right.
All right. Let me finish my last point. You already said that you know that these white people, if we're in court, but already in their mind, black and Negro alludes to people of African descent. So we already got a win there. The second thing you said, you hold on, I'm not done. Let me get this
Not
last
true.
part out.
But go ahead.
You said the atrocities that was done to black people. I heard you go on the rant about an hour ago about how these black people are really Indians that you're basically saying that they were forced to change their identity. They were stripped of being called
Don't
Indians, right?
summarize it. Say what she said. Don't summarize it.
Correct.
Hold on, Betty. Let
No,
me
go
finish.
ahead. Go ahead.
Let
Go
me
ahead.
finish. Guess who
Go
doesn't
ahead.
agree? Guess who doesn't believe that? Guess who doesn't believe that? White people don't believe that. So
Okay.
you're gonna lose in
Well,
court.
well,
That's
well, wait. This is not about what
no,
white
I'm saying
people believe.
what I'm saying is in court that
No,
ideology.
that's not true.
That ideology. Nobody believes
That's
it
not
but
true.
y'all.
You
Nobody
see that,
believes
Sister
that in
Not
Betty?
court.
true. Okay,
When you
but Shay Son, here's where I have to
The
tell you where you're
Freedmen's
wrong at.
Bureau.
Shay Son, this is where I have to tell you where you're wrong at. It's not about what white people believe. This is about facts.
exactly.
So what
This
facts
is
can
about
you? So
facts.
Freedmen are
Exactly.
real.
Facts.
Why do
Exactly.
Freedmen have cases? Why do Freedmen have
Exactly.
This
cases of
is
African
about
descent?
facts.
Why do
Shay
Freedmen
Son,
have
Who in
cases
the
Shay
hell
Son,
would
claiming
go
that
in?
they're of
Shay
African
Son,
descent? You can't
Who
get
would go
around
Shay
into
that.
a
Son.
courtroom and talk about what they
You can't
believe?
do this.
That don't make no
In
sense.
court, there's
You
freedmen
can't.
right now, but there's
Listen.
black freedmen who's saying that they're of African descent that was
Uh huh.
slaves of the
Well,
Choctaw, the Chickasaw, and the Cherokee.
well,
They have court cases. So
excuse
what are you
me.
talking about?
They can have those court cases.
So
Believe.
why are they of African descent?
Excuse me. Contested documents.
They're not gonna believe your story that black people
Look,
were
look,
changed from
look,
Indians to black.
Believe.
Nobody believes
Wait,
that but y'all.
Believe.
Nobody.
See what you're failing to understand, young man. It's not about beliefs. It's about facts.
Facts.
Exactly.
And the facts is you don't have a lot of facts.
Exactly.
The facts is majority of the people
No,
on your
no,
census,
no, no,
right?
no.
Your people are not
I'm
listed
afraid,
as Indians.
young man, I'm afraid you have lost.
The facts, but the
let's
facts
see
are that
the
you don't have
audience.
no relatives that's listed as Indians.
Excuse me.
So
You
how
see,
would
How
you
do
see
you know?
what he
Wait, whoa,
do?
whoa, whoa.
I've seen
Wait,
your
wait,
records. You
wait,
don't
wait,
have
wait.
no Indians
No,
on your records.
no. Wait a minute. No,
What are
you
you
don't
talking
know
about?
that.
I can
You
pull
don't
your
know
records
that.
up right now. You have
Shay,
no
son,
Indians on there.
you cannot
Yes,
prove
I
my
can. I got
family.
them. Me and Otto
First
coincidence
of
got
all,
them. You have no
you
Indians
can
on your records. What are you
look
proving
at
in
how.
court?
Wait a minute. Look how angry this man
What are you
is.
proving in court?
Young man,
You see
you
what he
don't
tried
have
to
my
do,
You
Sister
get
record.
Betty?
exposed, Betty. You
You
do
see
not
what he
have
tried
no
to do?
Indians on your
Oh,
record.
so you're
Sorry,
okay.
all the
So
way back to
you're
Virginia and
angry.
Georgia. You will get
You're
exposed.
angry. Excuse
You
me.
will get exposed.
You can expose it,
Yeah,
honey,
I can.
but
You
you don't
have
have
no
my
Indians on
records.
your records.
You
So
don't,
what are
Hey
you
you
don't have
man,
my
proving?
be
records.
respectful
What
on
are
her
you
panel or
proving?
get your ass
Okay.
off,
What are you?
nigga. There you go.
This nigga is yelling and screaming. I gave him, not a coincidence, a lying fake ancestry that I made up while I was live. And he's angry. Look at the anger in him. Because, see, this is what happens. This is what happens. The screaming. Did you hear him yelling and screaming and his behavior?
Yes, ma'am.
Because, tell you why he's doing that. Because now he knows that his document that he brought is a contested document legally. And that it's not about belief, it's about facts. And they all forget quickly about the Civil War. In no time in U.S. history did they identify the Indians as Africans. And this is what's making him angry because now he's thinking, fuck, shit. The document he pulled up, they just developed that in 2015. But their words don't stand. Not in front of those Supreme Court justices. And that anger and rage. It's sad. Remember, he came up all respectful and joyful. And it bothered him because I read the people who created the document. Let's go back there. I'm doing stuff. This is what I tell you. We weren't supposed to think critically. And every time, see, somebody else that doesn't think critically and wisely, it's okay with them. But when you begin to bring the truth, the real truth, the contested truth, this shit, this is 2002, 2009, 2011, 2010. It is sources. This is a contested document. Who put this? That's my first question. Who put this together? Okay, let's see. We got authors here. Beverly Pratt, Lindsay Hickson, and Nicholas Jones. Very sad. This is contested documents. This doesn't stand. Source, U.S. Census Bureau race last revised. Look at this. In 2015. You can't do that. You cannot do that. Because now what happens is, what happens here is you got these people trying to prove you're trying to, what he's saying, you're trying to make these people of African descent, right? What he leaves out is you have to prove that these people came from Africa. Where? That's the story. And now he's seeing, that's why he's angry. Because these same people that wrote this document has to prove where they got the information from that these people came from Africa. Where is the documents that these people that you marked as B in the 1800s, the 1900s, where's their information that they came from Africa? And areas where these people were here before you created specific towns in Africa. It doesn't make sense. And now he's seeing that because now he's calmed down. I don't know why I'm frozen. Why am I frozen? Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, I froze up for a minute. I'm still frozen. I don't know why I'm frozen. I think it's my internet. This dude is so upset right now. Okay, there it is. I'm back, moving again. I was frozen. He began screaming and yelling. But the most crucial part is when you're sitting before federal judges, that judge is going to need the proof of these people coming from Africa. Serious. That's a serious thing.
Yes, ma'am.
And now he gets it. Now he gets it. I mean, he started off nice and said he was respectful. Me, I did your thing. And Virginia and Georgia, first of all, the people in Virginia, wait a minute, is on my grandmother's husband's side of the family. I am not direct lineage blood to my grandmother's husband. It's not my mom's dad. So you do not have, you and Shay's son, you do not have my correct information. I told y'all, when I told y'all that I made up a sheet, I made it up. And he's so angry. Man, not a coincidence. Oh, he was screaming and hollering. Did you hear the anger in him?
Mm-hmm. Ain't got a lick of knowledge.
Now he's relaxed. Because the whole time I'm talking and showing him, he became more and more angry. You can make up all the documents that you want in the world, but that document does not justify the real solid proof that all these people came from Africa. Where's the proof? When these same people were here, when you document these same Negroes were here. When the Europeans came, these are the same people. These same people stayed on their homelands in 1830. These same Negroes. See, this now he's relaxing and breathing and saying, holy shit. You fucking forgot. You still forget about 1830. These same Negroes that stayed in their own farmlands, homes. They became citizens of their home state, but they had no protection, sir. Who do you think? We went through black and white. We went through black and white. The people with the black skin and the people with the white skin in 1830. That's all that was here. 1830. We went through that, y'all. So, those that didn't go, who do you think the ones that remain? If there's only black and white people here, and this government is saying, go to Oklahoma, and those wishing to remain, who do you think they were talking to? The white people or the black people? Let's get it. Who were they talking to? This is what he's failing to understand. He also forgets What is Negroes? That's a color. It's not a race. Black Indians and white ones. So when you're going to Oklahoma, who went? The blacks and the whites. Some whites, some blacks went to Oklahoma. But what about the ones that stayed? Swordfish. What about the ones that stayed?
I agree. They got classified into the system.
Facts. Now, we have to be fair in the chat. Give me a 1 if Shay Shun proved the truth. Give me fire if we knocked his ass out the box. Let's go. I'm going to wait. Let's go. Fire if we knocked his ass out the box again. Or 1 if he really was able to prove the truth. So we're going to play a little music and then open up the panel. So let's go, y'all. Let's go.
Lies, too many lies, yo, it's too many, hey, it's too many, yo, it's too many, yo, it's too many lies, look in my eyes, they know I'm the truth, they know that, knocking them down every time I step in the booth,
Fire if we knocked his ass out the box. Let's go, y'all. He needs to know. Let's go, y'all.
We ain't gotta lie, they know we the vibe, we living in proof. It's young conscious, shoot my life a movie, I live in a spoof. Ain't no sticking around, I'm on the move, I'm checking the deuce. Yeah, it's only us two, so you know we copping that coupe. We on the roof, smoking dope, look at the view. Yeah, we used to chill on the stoop, now we out here breaking the news. It ain't what you really could do, cause we ain't got nothing to lose. We ain't switch side with no cruise, we just stayed out of the loop. Now we out here letting it loose, every shot we took it was swoosh. Gotta get it, ain't no excuse, ain't left to prove. Hey, yeah, hey, it's too many lies, too many lies. Hey, it's too many lies, too many lies. Yo, it's too many, hey, it's too many, yo, it's too many.
Yeah, ask them a real question, yeah, I bet it's all lies. Hey, they won't cross that line for a fact that's offsides. Hey, too much penalties when they run this back.
Well, Shay son. Shay son. That's because you don't have all the records, Shay son. I keep telling you. You don't have all the records, boo-boo, and I know you're angry. I'm so sorry. But you lost again. So the panel is open. I got to be out of here by 8 because I have a meeting with tribal chiefs tonight, and I have to be there. So
Can I say something, Sister Betty?
oh no, Shay, you're finished. You can't come back. You're done. The audience have just drafted you out, boo boo. You got the mic, Swordfish.
Thank you. Peace. Yeah. Shout out to the channel, man. Shout out to Sister Bethy, Chief Thunder. I appreciate you allowing me to come on stage. And yeah, so at the end of the day, you know, what it boils down to, and I've said this before, is what are people willing to accept? Is their truth. So you got a guy who's coming on stage who's trying to do legal talk, and you can tell he's never read a legal book in his life. Because you know that when you sit down and talk with a judge or with any attorney, there's no belief in that conversation at all. At all. So that kind of gives us a glimpse into what type of lifestyle he had and who he deals with and the types of things that he read, because it comes out, or the lack thereof. So as an example, you know, I'm not even giving an example, but what I'll say is this. What we're gonna hear in the future is he's gonna take the thing, he's gonna go back and watch this video, Sister Bethy, and he's gonna look at the sources that you put up there, which were certified, and he's gonna try to come back and build an argument off of that. And every single time, there's never no offense that's played by these Pan-Africans. It's all defense. When I've watched you, I've watched all of the people who are repping the American Indian Aboriginal flag, if you will. I've seen everybody go on offense and do presentations and defend their information. But you never see Pan-Africans going out here doing presentations on their own channel and then allowing the American Indians and the Aboriginals to go at their information. It's always defense with them. They never go on offense. So I appreciate that. I appreciate you allowing me the space to speak. The main reason why I came up here because I wanted to show you and your panel some respect, but I wasn't finna let him get no ISO with you. Nah, I'm gonna come up here and lump his ass up. So nah, any y'all Pan Africans think y'all finna get an ISO with our women? Boy, you better check that shit. Oops, excuse me. You better check that because
You come on here anytime you want to, and you can stay up here. Jason is under the assumption that he has my actual documents. I gave them some fake stuff. Some of it was true, some of it was fake. But the problem is he don't know my dad. He doesn't know my mom. He can't do it. It's okay. I see you. You could turn it off if you want, Smoke. He can't. I gave them that and they're trying to run with it. They can't. I actually have the documents and it burns them up because see, they want more because they need it. And he thought he came up here with a masterpiece with that document all out, but he still forgets that these are foreigners trying to name the original people of this land. This goes deep. And he doesn't realize it. He doesn't understand the legal system. And he doesn't understand, legal documents, period. And he doesn't understand documents that are contested. Even Obama changing Negro, that's contested. It's now being contested because you can't do that. Even as a president, he's the commander in chief of the United States Army. He can't do that. It's contested. Now, are there Africans here? Yes. And they can actually prove their lineage from Africa. But none of those peoples that made the form, in order to do that and it stand and stick in any court, whether it's state or federal level, they have to come with the documental proof that these people that you chose to list by their color came from Africa. They have to have that proof, concrete proof. Their word of mouth is not enough to stand in any court. You can't go around claiming to be African. And see, now, this is why his anger comes out, because now he sees, holy fuck. These foreigners that put that document together have to prove that every person that they're saying is a direct lineage from Africa, they got the proof. You got to have that proof. You can't do that. Then you got to explain what you did to the full-blood Indians and their descendants. That's a whole nother fucking story where there is actual proof. He doesn't realize that the full-blood Indians can literally prove that they're the full-blood Indians. Because you got to prove where you became an Indian and how you get that blood to be an Indian with Negro features. That's a whole nother story. Who are these people that got you to be an Indian? That's the proof that we can, that's what we can prove in any federal or state court as a people. And now he's seeing, he's understanding that. Because they're going to tell you, well, yeah, we list your ancestor as colored. Yeah. We didn't say you were an Indian. We just went by the skin color. That's their defense. And that's their only defense. That's their only defense. When I'm telling you legally, back in 1830, yeah, we went by the skin color. We didn't say you were an Indian. We just went by the skin color. That's their only defense. Is we never said that you weren't Indian. We only chose the white people. And then when you go and you look for when and Indian is being a color, let's get it now. Um let me see. Ah, let's get it. Um Sir, when you're going with color, Jason, don't forget what Indian red is. Okay. That's Indian red. Fact, there are no white people walking around this color. I assure you, there are not any white people walking around Indian red. Why is this crayon Indian red? Why is that Indian red? Please, we're talking color, Shayshan. Can y'all give me fire if you have family members with this skin tone and as this crayon, Indian red? Fire, please. That is Indian red. Indian red. Let's go. We're talking color. Hello? Hello in the chat. Indian red. That's color. Physical description. You get your little crayons out. Get your little crayons out. Because we now know what Indian red is. There it is. Hey, it's a color. That's Indian red. It happens to be Indian red. That's an Indian red crayon. That is an Indian red crayon. Why didn't they just leave the Indian off and put red crayon? Why did they specifically put Indian in there? I mean, can you tell me, Swordfish, why they just didn't leave Indian out and just said it's a red crayon? Why would they put Indian in there and call it Indian red? Why would they do that?
Maybe because the crayon look just like the people.
I
I don't know. Yeah.
mean, why would they? You could wipe out Indian. Now you got your red crayon. There's your red man. Indian red. I'm looking at it. Indian red.
And the funny thing about it is they'll still look at that crayon and say that look like a Native American today.
Indian red color. You said Indians are red. Well, there's the Indian red color. There it is. Indian red.
And it worked for dark skinned people too. Because when dark skinned people go out in the sun, that red tint end up coming, especially like down here in Georgia. Shit, man, you see a bunch of red folks walking around here, even dark skinned ones.
Oh, copper Crayola crayons. Oh my goodness. They're giving description. They saw copper colored people over here. Oh, there's copper. Copper. Oop, copper crayon. Dark. Ooh, it goes. Oh, look at all this. Copper. Look at there. Copper. That looks like my color. Somebody even wrote copper. Well, I'll be damned. Wow. Wow. They're showing you what copper is. Bye, Shay son. I assure you, because they had to pick either color or race on the census sheet, and I bring that copper color crayon to the judge, I think I'm going to be able to prove my case, sir. Compared to your little organizational spreadsheet that was developed by foreigners in 2015. Hey, Smoke.
Peace, peace, smoke signal.
Salute, salute. My background just got crazy. Y'all got it. I'll be with y'all in a minute.
Okay. So but girly, if we have to prove uh by colors, those are the colors. Those are the colors. If the judge says, I want to see an Indian red, that's the proof I have.
The funny thing about it was when he pulled up that link, the measuring your race and ethnicities over decades.
Oh my goodness, that that
He
that is hilarious.
he don't even know what he's looking at because
He does.
you could have especially like down here in Georgia, and this is in any state for that fact, but you could have two people that are labeled black, but depending upon where you get that record from, black can mean two completely different things, especially in the 1800s. So for him to sit here and try to have a legal conversation, but your research ain't deep enough because you still trying to find out what the hell an African is and where they come from. You ain't found those records, but now you want me to believe that you're a legal expert? Come on, man, cut that out.
And you being in Georgia, right? Let me see something. Cause I always ask this question. And you being in Georgia, is this it? You being in Georgia, and then now we talking in 1830, right? They're telling the people to go to Oklahoma, and those wishing to remain. Who went to Georgia? Was it the people on the bottom that went to Oklahoma? Because they wasn't on the census sheet yet. These people, these Native
Yeah,
Americans, didn't get on the census yet until 1870.
with
They
the
was
with the Africans.
right. They didn't wasn't on the census yet, and it tells you when. All right, let me just make sure I okay.
That's a good point, though, Sister Betty. The Africans and the Native Americans hit the census at the same time. Oh boy.
Okay, 1860. They didn't get their asses on the census. Um. Oh my goodness. Look at this. Let me take this down. These Native Americans, which are this shit is mind boggling. Let me show you something. The first U.S. federal census to include Native Americans was in 1860, though instructions for counting them were specific. The census enumerators were told to count the Native Americans who had given up tribal rule and were living as citizens under state or territory laws. These individuals were listed as Indian in color column. The 1860 census counted over 44,000 Native American, which is mind-boggling because they weren't now bust this. So if they asses didn't get on the census until 1860, well, now wait a minute. That's 30 fucking years. Wait a minute. This is insane.
Let's dig
Wait
up
a
in
minute.
there.
Hold up. All right, here we go. That's 30 years later. So right here, you know it was the niggas. Those wishing to remain east will become citizens of their home state. So that's when they made us citizens of our home state. We was like, no, we ain't going to no Oklahoma. So the Native Americans wasn't no fucking way around. This is in 1830. All right. In 1830, just a year after taking office, Jackson pushed a new piece of legislation called the Indian Removal Act. It don't say the Native American Removal Act. Through both houses of Congress, it gave the president power to negotiate removal treaties with Indian tribes living east of the Mississippi. Under these treaties, the Indians were to give up their lands east of the Mississippi in exchange for lands to the west. Those wishing to remain in the east would become citizens of their home state. This is in 1830. These motherfuckers wasn't nowhere around. So now you know who it was. It was just whites and blacks. Where's the fucking Native Americans? Oh, yeah, 30 years later. I'm done. You can't make this shit up. You can't make it up. It's over. It's over. And we have that. That's a factual document. Did this kid realize the information we have? That little spreadsheet, they're going to run his ass out of court with a few foreigners trying to do that shit in 2015. You got to clear up what a direct order was from a president, Andrew Jackson, which states whoever stays is going to automatically become citizens of their home states. Those wasn't Native American, them was niggas. Because that's who had farms. That's why I'm having a hard time with this shit. These people, I'm looking in 1830, and you're 1830, brother. I mean, you're a Georgia resident. In 1830, who the fuck was these Native Americans on the bottom? Wasn't nowhere around.
And they still ain't nowhere around.
Right. Who were the wild Indians? Because I read the document where they said that they created all these militia districts to protect the people against wild animals, against Indians, wild Indians and animals in Georgia. I read that. And they established the militia districts. And those militia districts became voting districts. All this shit was in 1830. So the wild Indians wasn't these people on the bottom. They'd have got their ass whooped. Now, when you're talking about these folks on the top, these the wild ones, and they still wild today. Boy, bye. I can't do it no more. I'm done.
All right, I'm back with y'all. I'm back with y'all. Salute, shout out, Sister Betty, shout out Swordfish, shout out to the
peace,
chat.
Smoke Signal.
Power to the motherfucking people. So yeah, I kind of knew he was gonna get beat up just by his approach. But when that nigga came up here with that chart of many colors, right? The nigga showed up with a chart of many colors. Right? I want to ask that nigga, did you get that from Jacob, young nigga? Huh? Did Jacob give you that chart of many motherfucking colors, nigga? What's wrong with you? Then he had the audacity. My nigga, though. He pretty cool for a young fake African. Yeah, I call them fake Africans because Africa does not accept these niggas, right? Africa does not accept you niggas. So I call y'all fake Africans, right? Because to be an African, you have to identify with a certain people in Africa. You just can't be a loose African. Nigga, ain't no such thing as a loose African. Nigga, you got to stay with the pack. Ain't no Lucy's in Africa since the original Lucy. You goofy motherfucker.
The loose African.
Right. A loose African. I'm just a random African because my people got stolen, kidnapped, and We was amalgamated with all the other Africans and we combined into a general African. No, nigga, that don't work in Africa. You can't be a general African, nigga. They sit tripping in Africa. You got to be Igbo, Yoruba, Fulani, Ton, Igbo, Zulu. Yeah, nigga, they sit tripping in Africa, nigga. You ain't finna go over there talking about, I'm just African in general. You know the history. You be like, nigga, what history? What you talking about? It don't work like that, bro. You niggas not Africans. Right? Let me go and bust your pretty little bubbles. You niggas not Africans, because Africans don't accept you.
They don't. And then the story that they have, you're gonna go in front of Europeans and say, you white Europeans, you took my family out of Africa and put them in chains and brought them here. So now you got to prove to the white people that their ancestors brought you here. Where's your proof? You can't prove that the white people dragged you out in chains. Okay, first of all, the first thing the white people in court is going to say to your black ass, did you watch the movie Roots? Because I watched it too. And it's a fucking lie. That's what white people are going to tell you. You watched the movie Roots, didn't you? Because the story you're telling, that's the only time we heard of that story. That shit ain't going to work. And the fact that Alec Taylor lied, and that's a federal court case. And not only that, when you get up on these bitches, I keep telling you that they have always kept the Negro hidden from who he really is. Quadroon means 1/4 Indian blood and does not refer to Negro descent. Negro blood is indicated under the head of Negroes or mixed Negroes. And slaves were possibly Negroes. Now, how you like that? But the families were Indians of the Cherokee tribe. I'm fucking done.
Boom.
I'm done. What else do y'all want? I'm
What
reading
more can I
documents.
say?
I'm fucking done. I told y'all asses. I'm tired. This is a whole fucking report. It's a big ass book. And I pulled it out. And it says, attention is called to the use of certain terms. Spinster means spinner, one who spins. Quadroon means 1/4 Indian blood and does not refer to Negro descent. Negro blood is indicated under the head of Negroes or mixed Negroes. And slaves were possibly Negroes, possibly. But the families were Indians of the Cherokee tribe. How the fuck? They're telling you right there. I'm done. But the families were Indians of the Cherokee tribe. They're telling you the fuck the Indian is. The slaves were the Indians. The Negroes were the Indians. Indians. The families were Indians of the Cherokee tribe. Indians, not Africans, not Mexicans, not Chinese. Indians. I'm done. Smoke, I hope you're going live. I got a meeting to be at in about 15 minutes. Swordfish, you're always welcome over here on my channel. I truly appreciate your presence and your jewel dropping. I watch you all the time when you're on the other panels. I'm sorry I didn't recognize you in the back. I just get a little nervous because you know how they jump up here and do
Yes,
things.
ma'am.
But now I know. But you're always welcome here to drop your information. Do you have a channel?
No, ma'am. I just like supporting. The channels that are already here. So
Oh, let me put Smoke Signals channel in the chat. I always do. Y'all need to subscribe to Smoke's channel. Matter of fact, he's got a live coming up tonight at 9:00 Eastern. Let me put this in the chat. Copy. Because I'm damn sure gonna be in there. Paste. Oh.
8:00 Central. 8:00 Central.
Yep.
I'm on Central. I'm on Central Standard Time.
I think this is Smoke. Let me see. This is Yep. This is Smokes. So that link that I just put in the chat, y'all, please subscribe to Smoke Signals channel and hit the like button. I wish I was going off a little later so that I could do a redirect, but that's okay. When you go live, I'll make sure that I have everybody come over. And because I'm going to be there watching in the chat. I won't be on the panel, but I'm damn sure going to be in the chat supporting. So please, y'all, please subscribe to Smoke Signals channel. We're trying to get him 1,000 subscribers. It's 1,000 of y'all up in here and right now. Subscribe to Smoke's channel, please. Hit that link while y'all in there. And subscribe real quick. But anyway, brothers, I'm going to get out of here because I got to be to a meeting in 10 minutes that I'm going to make real quick because I'm not going to keep everybody long. And I hope y'all continue to come and visit me. Smoke, you know I got your back, brother.
You know I'm putting
Yes,
those. You got somebody goofy hanging around. You know I love the confrontation. Y'all
I
got
know.
Yeah, them alligators ain't far.
Your bills be fire. Your bills be fire, Smoke. I be enjoying them. That's why I stay in the chat because I just sit back and enjoy it. And me and Willie, we be in the chat cracking up. We be in the chat. So I will be there. Swordfish, I don't know why you won't start your channel because you're an excellent content creator and excellent deliverer. I don't know why you won't get one started. I see 111 Truths started back doing lives too. You know.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess I never thought about it. You know, the way I see it's kind of like everybody got, not everybody, but you know, the people got their channel. I want to at least support them. That's kind of the way I thought about doing it. So I don't know. I never thought about it though.
I think you should really think about it. You have a great speaking voice and you deliver very well. Me, I get upset and I be cussing. I'm trying to work on that. Hey, I'm trying to work on that, but I think you do an excellent job. I think you have a great speaking voice and you have a great lecturing voice. I'm just telling you what was told to me. And I keep it a buck.
Okay, I appreciate that. I'm definitely going to take that into consideration. I appreciate it.
So I love y'all to the moon and back. I know I did great.
Love y'all too.
Stinking butt. Look at him talking about I did great. With his stinking butt. You know I did. That's why he was yelling. Because you know I got him. Hey, girly girl. I hope I see you in Smoke Room. Hey, OTK. Damn. Hey, the real to talk this defense. Hey. I do, Copper Draco. I do. It's the email. I do. So, hey, Key. I'm going to smoke at 9:00. So I'm going to get out of here so I can have my meeting. Tribal Chiefs, y'all asses better be up in there. So I'm about to get out of here. Oh, man, I'm tired. I'm really tired now. I'm feeling my sleep. But love y'all, and I'm out of this piece, man. I'm out. Y'all can stay in the chat and chat for a little while together. But I'm good. Hey, Tasco. Hey, beautiful Tasco. Hey, Susan. Hey, Purple Lover. Oh, I didn't even see your message, but I'm going to get it. But I'm going to get out. I'll leave y'all in the chat for a little while, and then I'm out, y'all. I'm out. I'm pooped. I'm going to smoke at 9:00. Hope I see y'all there. Love y'all.
Hey, so, Dama. Woo! Hey, it's too many lies,
line right through their teeth, and they still hiding behind many troops. They was D9, watch my every move, tell them keep fine. Leave that shit on scene, I ain't replying. Less I know you, that don't mean I'm Hollywood. That just mean I'm Hollywood. All y'all, I probably stood on the falls, all cause. More times I probably should. I don't know nobody like us. You see how much time it took?
Yeah, hey, it's too many lies, too many lies, too many lies, hey, it's too many lies, too many lies, too many, it's too many, hey, it's too many, yo, it's too many, hey, it's too many lies, hey, yeah, ISO, Indies, Dama, ISO, Dama. It's too many lies, too many lies. Hey, it's too many lies, too many lies. Yo, it's too many. Hey, it's too many. Yo, it's too many. Yo, it's too many lies. Look in my eyes, they know I'm the truth. Knocking them down every time I step in the booth. We ain't gotta lie, they know we don't.